Hello students, a very good morning to you. Hope you are all good. Today in this video I am going to discuss you about the reduced syllabus of 9th standard reduction done by ICSE. Actually I got many messages from the student and they want me to discuss with you once the reduction in the syllabus because they are not clear about the syllabus. So let us start with the reduction syllabus of ICSE 2020-21. Let's first of all discuss about the timing. There is no reduction in the time as well as in the marks. Okay, timing is of 2 hours and reading timing is 15 minutes. Means 2 hours is writing time and 15 minutes is reading time, question paper reading time. In computer application, we have 100 marks internal assessment. Okay, 100 marks internal assessment, that is regarding your project files, and 100 marks theory, and the theory contains two sections, that is section A and section B. You already know section A consists of 2 marks question answers. Actually total marks is of 40 and each question carries 2 marks, short question answers and numerical types question answers. In section B you are having programming and it is of 60 marks. So let me now discuss with you the syllabus of 2020-21. Earlier you are having following topics: introduction to object oriented programming, which include introduction to Java also. Okay. Then elementary concepts of object and classes, values and data types, operators in Java, input in Java, mathematical library functions, conditional constructs in Java, which means flow control 1. Okay, so now what we have in 2020-21 syllabus, same first chapter introduction to object oriented programming, which include introduction to Java, means for both chapter of your book, chapter 1 and chapter 2 is in your syllabus. This is in your syllabus, you have to do it. Now second chapter is elementary concepts of objects and classes. Again students, this is also in the syllabus of 2020-21. Next is values and data types. This is also including in 2020-21 syllabus. Operators in Java, of course it is also in the syllabus. Input in Java, you have to do the input in Java, but one thing you must keep it in your mind that input in Java is strictly done with scanner method. It is mentioned, I have already told you even that you have to do inputs in Java using scanner classes only. Then mathematical library functions, it is in your syllabus, whole chapter is in your syllabus. Conditional constructs in Java, that is flow control 1, it is in your syllabus, which include if and type of if, switches, break, continue, everything is in your syllabus. Now come to next chapter, that is chapter number 8, iterative constructs in Java. Iterative constructs in Java, but there is few reduction in this chapter. In this chapter you have two controlled loops, that is the entry controlled loop which contains for and while, and exit control loop which consists of the do while. This time you have to do only the entry controlled loop. Entry controlled loop is in your syllabus, that is you have to do only for and while loop statements. Exit control loop, that is do while loop, is not in your syllabus. So reduction is do while loop from chapter 8, that is flow control 2. This is flow control 2 and you have to do only for and while statement, no do while statement. Nested for loops. Nested for loop is also reduced from the syllabus. Computing and ethics is also reduced from your syllabus. So let me summarize you once again that there is no reduction in the above 7 chapters which we have already discussed. That is the introduction to object oriented programming, which includes the introduction to Java. This is in your syllabus. Next chapter is elementary concepts of the objects and the classes. This is also in your syllabus. Values and data types is in your syllabus. Operators in Java types is in your syllabus. Inputs in Java is in your syllabus. Mathematical library functions is in your syllabus. Flow of control 1 is in your syllabus. Flow of control 2 is in your syllabus, but there is few reduction in flow of control 2, that is exit control loop, do while loop, you don't need to do it. Nested loops, no is reduced from the syllabus. Computing and ethics is reduced in the syllabus. One thing you must also know that chapter number 6, methods in Java, it is also not including in your syllabus. It is not in your syllabus, not mentioned in your syllabus, but it is given in the book, only book it is given. But earlier it was not in the syllabus, now also it is not in your syllabus. So no need to that chapter number 6, methods in Java. So this was your reduced syllabus. I hope you understand. And if you have any doubt, any query regarding your syllabus, you can call me at any time from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, and I hope you are all doing your practice, doing program, okay, and have any doubt, you can ask me. So thank you very much, students. So thank you so much once again, and practice your programming. That's it.